Hey there, awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. I want to talk to you guys today about, I left a video last week talking to you guys today about the career revamp. We are going to talk about part one, or step one of that career revamp. A lot of you, I understand, I'm looking down because I want to make sure I have my copious notes nearby me. I know a lot of you just, on a serious note, a lot of you are dealing with a lot right now, um, dealing with layoffs. And unfortunately, from what I understand with what's going on, there may be more layoffs to come. And a lot of industries have been hit hard, particularly the airline industry, travel. Certain industries have been hit pretty hard. And I understand that you guys are dealing with a lot right now. Some of you are furloughed, some of you are laid off. Some of you have been working this entire time. So depending on where you are, if you want to revamp in a sense that, yes, I've been working, but I want to make a change because had some other things not been in place, I would have been furloughed or laid off like a lot of other people. Or you could be the person that says, I'm laid off from my job. I am in the process of looking for one, and I have no idea what should be coming next. Then you have the person that has now returned to work, and because they've been out of work for the past 2 months, have realized, I hate the job, but I need the money. So there may be other categories that you guys fit into. There's a lot of people that I meet on occasion in my new career venture. I meet a lot of very interesting people. Some of them have taken another job because the job that they had is now gone. Depending on where you are on this spectrum, here's what the career revamp is all about. It's revamping you to help you to become a better version of yourself professionally, especially in times like these. I'm actually in a course myself, working on some of my some of my skills during this pandemic and sharpening some of the skills I already have to become a better professional myself. So I'm not asking you guys to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. So here's the first part of the revamp. Your career revamp is going to start here. Assess where you are right now. As I just, was going over, some of you may already have, you may have gone back to work, but you're still needing a revamp, meaning you wanted a promotion or you're wanting to move up in your company or you're wanting to start a company of your own. Because you already have a job and you have gone back to work, you may still be able to hold on to that while you build something in your spare time on the side. But as we all know, nothing happens unless we take action. So assessing where you are right now, where are you right now? Do you have a job? If you do, wonderful. Hold on to it and let's leverage what you already have and try to put some money aside and work on getting some things done to build that second enterprise that's going to belong to you. Okay, number two, career revamp. Assess where you are right now. If you don't have a job and you need money like yesterday, I would suggest checking out if you have a car, then you could jump on things like Uber or Lyft or Uber Eats or Instacart, some of those, where literally within a few days of registering your vehicle, and as long as you have a clean driving record, go ahead, download those apps, Uber driver or Lyft driver, or, I know you've been hearing a lot of news and different things along the way as far as, oh, they're slowing down and they're this and they're that. Sometimes it's just best to take action, do. Take action. Make some money is better than no money at all. I would suggest that if you're in a situation where you need money like yesterday, go for it. I'm going to mention the ones that I know personally because I use those apps myself. I'm on those apps. Uber driver, which you can do Uber driver and Uber Eats comes to that same app. Lyft driver. Lyft may, I'm not sure if they're still possibly going to launch it, but they're going to be doing some form of delivery service as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be food or other things. Instacart, where you can go shopping for people for food at different supermarkets, Publix, Walmart, BJ, Sam's Club, whatever apps, depending on what's in your area and what you can find. They have batches that you can pick up. Then you can make an extra. I mean, make $100 or $200 if you're really working it. If you're laid off right now and you need money in your pocket within a week, the next few days, jump on one of these apps and get started. I don't want to. I'm not here to sell you fairy tales. At the end of the day, you have responsibilities you have to take care of. There are going to be some concessions, but those concessions are not going to last very long. So, as a career coach and as a person that, currently I'm kind of working independently myself, I can tell you this: nothing happens unless you take action. So go ahead, jump on those apps, and do as much as you can. Set a daily goal for yourself, like anyone in business wants to make sure that they set a goal for themselves, so they have a daily goal, can meet their weekly goal, so they can meet their obligations, their personal and professional obligations. So this is action step number 2 for somebody who's laid off and needs money like yesterday. Jump on those apps: Uber, Lyft, Instacart. There's another one, Shipped, I think it is. And there's some other ones, but those are the ones that I personally can tell you about, because I know, as much as people might be saying, "Oh, you're slow," people still need to go from home to work, so there's still rides available. Jump on those apps and get some money in your pocket. Now, for those of you who are furloughed and you're not sure what, you may be able to go this route as well. However, no matter what situation you're in, if you're looking to truly get a career revamp going for yourself to become a better professional, I want you to grab a piece of paper that's usually attached to one of these things: book, notebook, cute little notebook, one of these, yes, and a pen. Write down every possible skill that you currently have. Write down what you've done in the job that you have, the job that you've had for the last, or had, or whatever experience you have, whether it be basket weaving or filing, or you're good with numbers, you know how to use QuickBooks. Something as simple as that. Using QuickBooks, if you don't know how to use it, if you're willing to learn it, whatever skills you have, whether it's from a knowledge-based standpoint, depending on what skills you have, write down all the skills you have. Take some time. Get a notebook. Look on the resume. Look on the job descriptions that you've had in your life. Let's say, for example, you look at the last 5-6 years of experience. Maybe you're great at negotiating and you don't even realize it till you say, "Oh, well, I have had to negotiate this bill and to take these off and get discounts for that." Me personally have 15 plus years of experience in human resources, but I also have some experience in insurance as well, because I was an insurance analyst for a couple of years in the last few jobs that I've had. So I do have a background in insurance as well. So, and all of the renewals, the discounts that are available depending on what corporation, what the size of your corporation is, your level of risk, all of those things. If you've managed claims before, if you understand how to help an employer or help a client, future client, shop for insurance, it doesn't matter. If you worked in retail and you understand how the stocking and the logistics of what is in that store, write all of that down. It might seem minute, it might seem small, it might seem minuscule to you. It might not seem that important. Write down everything you've ever done on a job. If you remember, for the last 10 years, if you're not sure, look at your resume. By the way, when was the last time your resume got an update? Because if you're out of a job right now, that'd be a good time to get it updated. I do have a resume review service available that you can go to at mentorshelley.com/services/tools review, where you can submit your resume and I review it, of course. And you can go on that particular page, and I'll put the link below in the video so you can get your resume or cover letter reviewed, things of that nature. And of course, there's other ways that you can work with me if you're looking to do an entire portfolio. Then, of course, we're going to go down the road. We're going to touch on that some more. But I just wanted to know that that is available to you. That is a resource that you can check out yourself. But I want you to know to assess where you are right now and make sure if you're laid off and you need money right now, what are some of those tools or places you can go. I'm going to leave reference links below as well for this, for the Uber and the Lyft, if you want to definitely join those. And once you have a list, you're going to have a robust list, because if you've been an adult, if you've been adulting for more than 2-3 years in a job, in a even volunteer experience counts. Let's say you volunteer to host a bake sale at the church. Do you have any idea what kind of coordination it takes to put on an event? Write those things down. It may not necessarily be skills that you've been paid for in the past, but it may be skills that you volunteered in the past. Those can definitely help. Have that list ready, because what that list is going to bring, or that is going to help you to realize, is that you have way more skills, marketable skills, than you thought. That is going to be useful for the next episode, part 2 of your career revamp. So what I'm going to do is make sure, please, you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for yourself. You want your career, you want a revamp of your career. You have to know where you are so you know where you want to take your career. In order for you to be a better professional, you have to take assessment of where you are. So if you know where you are, then you can cultivate and you can create the dream career that you may want. You may use these skills to start a business. That's going to be other things that we'll explore in part 2. But in order for you to know where you're going, you have to know where you are and what you actually have. You might have diamond skills that can pay the bills and then some. But how will you know if you don't write it down? So, career revamp number 1. Understand where you are. Some of the things I suggested, I'll have the links below. And of course, you're looking for a job right now, definitely want to help you in that vein. But this particular career revamp, I want you guys to understand this. I want to encourage you during this time. You're not alone. And Mentor Shelley, I want to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. So this is why I'm doing this. I know you guys some of you are going through tough times right now. You've had to become a teacher in the last month or 2 because you're teaching your children at home. It's also giving you an idea. Maybe that could be another skill you could add on the list. However, in order for you to know where you're going, you have to know what you have. So it's important, guys. Please. Pencil and pen ain't never hurt nobody. So use it wisely. Make a list. All the skills, whatever you've done in past jobs, so the past 5-10 years. If you're not sure, look at your resume to see the titles of those jobs and work it, because we're going to be able to use that in the next revamp. The next episode, we're going to have maybe 4 or 5 parts to the career revamp. This is just part 1. I want you guys to know I'm here to help you win in your career, whatever direction it takes. But as long as you're willing to work on the revamping your own career, then of course you become a better professional. All right, guys, listen. If you have questions, you can definitely reach out to me at mentorshirley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail or an email message in regards to any questions you may have in regards to what's going on right now. And as far as your field of study, whether you have experience in selling or in other essential markets, whatever field of study you're in or field of study you're looking to go in, at the end of the day, remember, write skills down and take some action on your situation right now. I'm here to help you to become a better version of yourself, because I want you guys to not just live through this, but thrive through this. But in order for you to thrive, you have to know where you are, you have to know what you want to do, and you have to know where you're going. All right, guys, take care. And of course, I have links below for some of the resources you want to check out if you already have a resume in place that may need some sprucing up or may need some editing or just need a professional pair of eyes on it so you know or whether it's working for you or not in the marketplace, especially in times like this. You can definitely check out my resource at mentorshirley.com/services/career-help. Actually, matter of fact, I'll put the link below so you guys have that. All right, guys, take care. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally as you worked to live your dream career, and we will work together to get the revamp that you absolutely need to become a better professional. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.